Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video, and today I wanted to do a full top-down analysis for this upcoming week. And it's been actually a long time since I posted something like this on my channel, so I want to try to get back to this series. Let's call it like that. And which every Sunday I will be posting, a top-down analysis. So to see what pretty much is my expectation for this upcoming week. So it is Sunday, October the 13th, and I'm gonna start on Nasdaq. I have Nasdaq and S&P 500 here. Let me actually clean everything, and we're gonna start. I can check on the monthly already, but because the monthly is running, so you can actually see that this monthly candle, how we did close, we did ended up displacing above. I'm still expecting price to reach these highs right there, that all-time high. Nasdaq is the one actually a lot slower in comparison to S&P 500. You see, we broke this highs. These were the record highs, which is right here. This high is this high. We broke that a long time ago, a couple weeks ago, right? And we just keep pushing. The Nasdaq has been a lot slower because Nasdaq is more tech stock related, and tech stocks have been suffering a lot. With all these issues with the chips, the Nvidia stock, and because S&P 500, it's sort of more diverse. It has other companies inside of it, right? Not necessarily tech stocks, but industrial stocks. So this is why I would say S&P 500 right now, it's been more bullish. US 30, it's been also breaking record highs as well. So Nasdaq is the only one right now going a lot slower. But anyways, at the end of the day, it will continue pushing up. This weekend, we also had, well, this weekend, no, it was actually on Friday, I believe. It was actually on Friday, Thursday or Friday, when they released, Tesla actually released the new robot. There's a taxi robot or something like that. There's a couple of things that they recently released, and actually they ended up crashing. I think this report was on Thursday. That video that I was in, it was on Thursday, and then on Friday we pretty much crashed. If I'm not mistaken, this happened on Thursday. That video they released, they went live, explaining the things with these robots and everything. So they crashed 8% on the day. Well, there's a lot of rumors saying that these robots are, I mean, what the moves and everything they were doing during that presentation, it was all fake. Like it was all, it was not the actual robots, but somebody behind, like a mimic, not somebody inside the actual suit. No, it was actually the robot moving, but there's a human behind doing the movements and everything, and the actual robot is just replicating the move from a human. So, anyways, this is why I was thinking probably this is why the stock dropped, and Nasdaq has been struggling. So I want to see, a lot of things coming out this weekend. I want to see how Tesla it is going to be doing on Monday, Tuesday, right? Since we do not have any red folder news on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we do have some orange reports coming out on Monday and Tuesday, but that's not strong. Normally, if we filter out and we just leave the red folders, and we just only have on Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have nothing special. Thursday, we do have one at 8:30, and then Friday, nothing. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen there. Anyways, let's jump into the weekly time frame now that that fundamental sort of stuff it's away. What I'm seeing here, look at how this past week closed, right? We did close above. this high. We actually barely we barely swept that high. I still believe we're going to continue pushing based on this past week, how we close above. We're going to continue pushing up. So what I'm going to do is going to mark up that high right there, and I'm going to call it weekly high, right? That's going to be my, hang on. It's going to be my weekly high. I would actually target that. I would actually like to target that. And this is the weekly low. That's supposed to be respected. That's the one I'm expecting to be respected, right? Weekly high and weekly low. Um, let's go to the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, it's seen a little bit different, but I'm going to show you here what I'm expecting. If you also look at S&P 500, I'm also expecting price to go to the weekly high, respect this low, right? Same thing. Let's go to the daily. Look at the difference between the daily on S&P and Nasdaq, right? S&P is strongly bullish. I'm definitely expecting price to continue going towards that high and respect this low. Respect that low right there. If you see Nasdaq, we actually failed to sweep the high and we did not sweep the low. So this is an inside candle right now. So it's indecision, sort of, right? If we go to H4, look at this actual range that we're having. Now, I'm going to show you what happened right here and what I'm seeing on 4 hour. So I like that we're actually holding. We have not closed below 50% consequent encroachment in this 4 hour fair value gap. So I like that. Um, we have tapped twice. We were sort of ranging. I was actually expecting price to go to push up a lot stronger, to be honest, on Nasdaq, but did not do it. And I guess it's because of um, Tesla. No. So we did sweep this high, but we're struggling at the moment. Now, one thing I'm seeing here when I go to lower time frame now, I'm going to go to the 1 hour. This was the little internal model right here that we were having. This was sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. This is gone already, so I'm going to clean this. Sorry, I didn't meant to. This one. So right there, this is the weekly. That low, I am definitely. I don't want to see price go there. I think that's very far away. I think that's actually going to be respected. When we go here on the 1 hour, we see again respect. We recently pushed. We had a nice push right here. I like, you see this gap, this inefficiency right here. I like this one. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Gonna put that fair value gap because you see this relative equal highs. Well, that's something I'm expecting for price to reach this week. Hang on. That relative equal highs. I want to see price targeting that. If I go to the 15-minute, I think this is my favorite one right here at this point. 15-minute, we are seeing really nice things. So I love the structure. We have not completed. We have not taken that high, right? We just created a relative equal high. Now, if you see here, I'm going to be using the fib top to the bottom of this week. Consequent encroachment, price rejected, consequent encroachment of this week right here. We displace, we see manipulation, right? Sell side liquidity taken. Price displays up very strong. This is the change in the state of delivery, also known as order block, right? This is the market structure shift right here to the upside. So what am I expecting? Well, I want to see this lows being taken. So ideally, I want to see price come in here, probably take this relative. We have like 3 lows right there, consecutive one after another. I'm sure we're going to be taking those. Probably eventually even taking this low right there. What I want to see is price like this zone. I want to see this zone hold the price. You see this breaker as well? Price could also hold right there. That's a nice unicorn. If you look at it on this 15-minute time frame, this is a nice breaker right here. and it's a nice unicorn formation, right? Because we do have a breaker on top of a fair value gap. So all we need to do now is wait for the tap. Although you can see that the price already tapped it, but because we did not continue pushing up and we just left this open right here, that relative equal high, that's actually cool because we can get an entry now on Monday, most likely, right? Probably it's going to do something like this, and I kind of want to see the price go all the way to the top. That's what I want to see for probably Monday. Okay. Of course, it's Sunday right now. The markets are going to be open in about probably in an hour and 30 minutes or so. And I want to see what's going to be the reaction here. I'm going to be setting alerts, and this is the thing I'm expecting. I'm expecting price to give us some sort of entry right here from here to this highs. Okay. Now, what if we fail? If we do not go up because we already swept this high? Well, I mean, we can use the fib from the low to the high and probably expect price to come to discount. If we go on the daily, do we have any fair value gap right here? There's nothing else. This is why I'm thinking that we have nothing else to do right below. There's nothing else here. I think we're just going to be pumping up, to be honest. I don't see the price going any lower than that fair value gap, that 4 hour fair value gap. I really don't see price going any lower than this. I don't see it. We do have some other inefficiencies in this area, but I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, okay, I could be wrong, and I know I will be wrong, right? So, but I don't care if the price actually drops. Well, I will be looking and for another position then on Monday morning. So if we see, let me just hide this thing here. If we see the 4 hour, like let's see, where's the high? This side to this side. Well, there's some sort of divergence anyways in there. I want you to see this 4 hour fair value gap, right? So we already rejected this 4 hour. We took, look, this is actually looking cleaner. Why? Because this is a clear example of a structure here. External structure, you see price pushes up, sweeps external, and then pulls back to take internal. So external liquidity back to internal range liquidity, and it went back up to external range liquidity. And then now we have created this 4 hour fair value gap, which is our internal liquidity, right? After taking external, I'm expecting probably lower time frame, a pullback, right? I'm expecting price to go. It's going to be the 4 hour. We can use, again, we can use probably the fib. Wait for price to be a discount somewhere in this area. So expecting price to probably do something like this. Okay, to go back to external. So taking external, internal, back to external. So looking strongly bullish. S&P 500, the structure is very, very bullish, very, very strong. So setting alerts in there. I'll be watching this too. Hopefully we can get a clean formation, a clean entry. If Nasdaq fails, because again we are sort of in this huge range, that's another thing that I know, I'm aware of it, that we are in this huge range. So it is also possible that maybe the price could drop, right? We could drop below this range, manipulate, and then go up. So we have accumulation, all of this range right here. We have accumulation. We're going to have probably manipulation and then distribution to the upside. That is very, very possible as well. So I'm aware of that. Okay. I cannot just forget about it. So because we're kind of ranging, it's clear that we've been sort of ranging for like 2 3 days or so, right? So still the structure is looking a bit more bullish, right? But I'm aware that this range, I mean, these are definitely lows that the price could probably try to target. The algorithm could try to target that, and then probably this plays back up. So back to fundamentals, we don't have any important news. Probably just this three right here. I don't think that's actually going to affect much, to be honest. So this could be either a very volatile, or how can I say, because of Tesla, right? I want to see how it's going to open on Monday once the stock exchange opens. I want to see Tesla stock, and remember, because Tesla has a huge market cap and it's very influential. So anything that happens in Tesla, it can bring the market down, right? It can bring Nasdaq or S&P. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope it makes sense. I hope you guys understood. I hope you guys learned something from here. This sort of analysis right here, these are based on ICT concepts. And so I am definitely bullish. For this week, I'm expecting indices to be more bullish. That's going to be the actual main bias of the week. So, with that being said, I hope that helps. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, watching, taking your time. Appreciate. If you want to follow me on my free Telegram group, just make sure to check them out. The link is in the description. This is actually the free Telegram group. I do post some ideas for currency pairs, for indices, for crypto expectations. This was actually one idea I posted on the free group, and if you can actually see how Bitcoin is at the moment, pushed up a little bit more. Let me go on a daily 4 hour. There we go. Well, it actually did push. By the time I sent the picture, the analysis, I was expecting price to pull back here, but it pushed up instead very, very strong. Now, it's fine. We're tapping this fair value gap. I'm still expecting price to displace and go all the way to 66,500 or so. So if you want to be part of this free team, just go ahead and check out the Telegram group. If you want to be part of my private mentorship, and I do provide mentorship, so you can check my website, teamprofitsfx.com. The link as well as in the description below. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.